Hello everybody, and welcome back to Tale of Immortal, Ground of No Return, the DLC. I figured I'd do a voiceover for some of these videos so I can explain what's going on. So we have all these characters unlocked. They all have different skills that you activate with space. Sort of like an innate skill. And then you start with a basic skill that you choose from. One guy, let's see, who have I not cleared? Let's do this guy. So you can see the cleared difficulty on the top. Red is chaos, which is the hardest, so I'll try. So this guy's innate skill is extra range attack speed and more projectiles. So I guess I'll start with more projectiles. So it's sort of a auto shooter. Um, and the goal is to survive up to level 20, just like any other of these action survival games. You survive the wave, collect the currency. My goal is to usually try to get to 60, just in case, but no go. Any extra currency that's on the floor will be put into the bag and redistributed. You'll get 2 extra spirit per next round to make up for the ones you missed. So with this guy, we're looking for things with projectiles. I don't know if this counts as a projectile. Get it. They also have, you can see that these 2 are sword skills. We have a spear skill, a finger skill, and a wood skill. So anytime I upgrade my sword skill, all my skills that I have learned will get +1 damage. So it's sort of good to stack at least all weapon skills or all root skills. That way it's easier to upgrade them in the future. So does that... I don't think that increases that second ability I just got. I don't think it's shooting more projectiles. Might have read this guy's base ability wrong though. No, it says 5 extra. So one thing I need to focus on. So when you level up, you get a rewrite destiny. So we can get 3 sword skill, more agility. So this will add 3 to my sword skill, and every sword skill adds 4. What did it say? 4 agility. Agility is your movement speed in combat. Let's see. So after every level that you complete, you get to choose an attribute to boost. Probably just go dodge. And so this is the shop, as you saw in the last level. So you'll randomly get upgrades to your skills. You can see 0 out of 5, 1 out of 5 now. Skill duration, I don't think will help with this. And then you can re-roll. We get 1 more sword. I don't think skill radius will help. This is sort of a projectile build at this point. does sort of kill everything out of my reach. So we'll have to start stacking some health shortly. Crit rate is the amount of extra damage your crits do. So I don't necessarily want that. Does that count as projectiles? I'm not sure. Upgrade. Do like Ruthless. So blade and let's see, skill range. Sure. We're a warrior archer now. Just like we're supposed to be. I don't think you get extra EXP from killing these medium monsters. They're more of a hindrance. Man, I need more agility. Vitality, so all martial arts, these in this row are martial arts. So that would be helpful since we have blade and sword. Upgrade Ruthless. Is this projectiles? No, I don't think so. Let's do that. So every 5 ways there's a boss. Might as well start with my ability so I can use it again. And I do want to stay somewhat close to him so I can try to get the Ruthless Blade hits. Easy enough. So, monsters have a rare chance of dropping items. The bosses always drop something. So we get, and you could sell it if you want. So like, I don't need summoned unit damage, but pretty much everything else I want. Blade skills. Blade skills. I'll probably do this one. Will every 125 agility will give me 5% attack speed, and attack speed, at least to my knowledge, will make you, reduce the cooldown of these. I'll grab agility. Skill upgrades. Attack speed, damage. Blade. Spear and sword is fine. Crit chance is cool. Take that. More damage. And I do sort of want that. Just tell me how many. 6 swords. So I'll probably start a playthrough of the actual base game of Tale of Immortal. It's just such a longer format that this was easier jump into. Crit chance resistance is your, essentially like your armor. So that's fine. So you can see down here the extra spirit stones that I didn't collect are getting applied to new spirit stones this round. So it's not like they're wasted. And this DLC, I believe, was somewhat recently implemented, so it's not completely fleshed out yet. Most things are translated. Some things in the menu weren't. But it's easy enough to guesstimate. $243. Leeching. We do damage at. I haven't seen this one actually be helpful. I don't know. It's just an arbitrary. I don't like when games give you that number when they're beyond 30 range units. Well, I don't know what that means. What is 30 range units? Like, it'd be nice if this told me how far it was hitting. I have no idea. Supposedly I'm doing 400% damage to things beyond 30 range, but I don't think that's true. So here's a little, kind of like a little spirit stone guy that drops extra spirit stones if you can kill him fast enough. You do have to be careful of these two creatures. One of them gets bigger over time and more dangerous. But again, I don't think they're just more annoyances. I think they might have a higher chance to drop items, but they don't drop extra spirit stones. Don't need that. I'll take a damage bonus. Damage minus. Interesting. That must be one that I just. So I'll grab the. This is like my innate abilities destiny. That's kind of interesting though, because it's not too hard to stack damage. I might pick that up later if I see it again. Ruthless. I wish I could start stacking some resistance. That one's not bad. Oh, come on. Going for it. Jeez. Skill radius, I think, plays into at least the cleave. So I might pick that up. I'll also pick that up. See how that plays out. And I bet you the range the range stat plays on both of these. I don't think my first two skills care about radius or range. big old spider. I like the Ruthless Blade because it has a chance to just keep slamming down. It's a pretty heavy hitter. That's one thing I noticed about the DLC is you need like I can have my first and second ability here, but realistically they don't do a lot of damage to bosses. Especially on Chaos. If you've seen some of the other videos that I put out on this game, they're a little spongy. Okay, take it. 10% chance to cast the skill instantly upon being hit. That's cool. That's a cool upgrade. What other... Okay, so that's probably the one I would want. I don't know if we need to upgrade it though. I don't know if that's worth 200 right now. Save that for later. Bummer. Bummer. Oh, come on. 30 vitality for 2 crit chance. I'll take it. Blade, spear, and sword. Skill projectile range. Oh, so that's probably just for Fell Blade. I think these two just do their own thing. Resistance. This is level... Sure. That might be a mistake. My agility's probably good enough. Alright. Let's send it. A bunch of little mini bosses to kill too. Make things exciting, and I definitely won't die. God, that guy's fireballs. Oh, come on. Whoa. Once I get some of these little guys cleared out, there we go. We can start playing a little more dangerously with this guy. Okay, until he does that. But so far so good. Not a bad little build. Sweet. 5 items looted. Pretty good. Garbage. That's okay. Sure. Good. Sure. Oh, this is like the 3rd time I ran into this. I encounter a little girl. And I don't think anything happened that last time I did this. We got a carrot. Oh, here we go. Okay. So for 100 stones, you get that. Hey, what happened to my other things, though? Wait, did I? Okay, I did loot them. It's like, no, don't glitch out on me. Let's see. Don't need anything. Man, it really wants me to upgrade that. I don't want to spend vitality on upgrading, on casting it though. Alright, I'll take it just to get it out of here. I think I get hit often enough that that'll happen. I think it's wave 14 that has a bunch of those little spirit stone little mini bosses, mobs, not really bosses. They don't attack, they just run around and survive. If you can kill them within 15 seconds, then you get a large drop of spirit stones. And I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll see how this build does. There are some pretty interesting characters, though. One of the other characters isn't able to move. You have to use his innate ability to charge around the map. No idea how that would play out in these harder stages. Sounds quite difficult. So we got a kill threshold. Skill duration would probably only be one of my second slot. 10% agility is bad. What is that? 60 agility right now? I might do this because we have a lot of little light hitting abilities too. Ooh, 9 dodge. Let's do it. The dodge max rate is 60. So you can only cap it at 60. Skill damage for 10 luck. Let's do it. Crit rate, crit chance. Don't need pickup ring, do I? No. Sure. Don't need finger. Take that though. Vitality and dodge. Every 5 times being hit. How often do I get hit? Often enough. Wish it showed you what buffs you had. I don't think it does. Not bad, not bad. Kind of obnoxious. Yeah, I wish I had like a stack counter somewhere for like that ability we just picked up. Every time I'm hit, we get increased resistance. I wish it showed me that. For all I know, it's not working. But we don't really have a toughness problem right now. Projectile range is fine, I guess. Skill duration, I think would only apply to this guy. There you go. can get 30 crit right here. I pretty much always stack vitality. There you go. I probably have enough agility. I might take more resistance. Call it good. Oh, there we go. So here's all these spirit jerks. I didn't think we'd be too good. It wasn't too bad though. I wish they would group up more. Dang it. I knew I needed more damage, but whatever. Wasn't a full clear, but it wasn't bad for sure. What upgrades do you have? Projectile penetration? Is that important? Ooh, more projectiles. That's always important. When you start stacking flat damage again. So we're using Shadowless Sword as sort of a wave clear. This guy just shoots blades straight out of this little spinny guy. Obviously, Ruthless Cleave is the single target damage dealer. And Fell Blade, once I upgraded it all, was supposed to be my life leech. We got bleed chance on these two also. I don't know how much bleed actually helps. I haven't noticed it. Maybe it helps in longer boss battles. Alright, so this is always the Wave 15 is like the run killer. At least for me. Always, always, always. Because on God. On Chaos difficulty, you spawn 2 of the big bosses. And 2 little mini bosses too, that's helpful. You just need a lot of agility. Definitely stay out of that guy's lightning storm. There's not a lot I can do. Can't do too much holding still. I mean, they both kind of cause problems on the map. Oh, I think if I get more skill duration, I might be able to get 2 of those second skills out. The spinning blade one. So the bosses do go into berserk, like you could see there. But I think they just cast their skills slightly more often. At least that's all I've seen. So it's like a soft berserk. Definitely not the cleanest build. Yeah, there's a reason I haven't beaten it with chaos with this guy yet. I don't think I've made it past this stage yet on this guy. If you've seen some of the other videos that I've posted, some of the builds get a little ridiculous. I can't even see the screen half the time. It's slightly annoying. I don't think I care about that skill. I care a lot about that skill though. Alright, we killed them both at the same time. That should be an achievement. Gosh. See, there you go. That's a good one. Sure. But I do need damage. I said damage. No more agility. I'm all agility'd out. Stop it. Ugh. God, why does this game hate me? What do you want from me, game? You want me to stack agility? We... I think they should make, like, include more of these little micro bosses, little rare mobs. I think they should include more. I mean, it did. I'll have to double check, but I'm fairly certain that this DLC was just released a little bit ago. So they're still working on it. But it is fun enough. And I believe it's the base game and the DLC are both 25% off right now. So not a bad time to grab it if you enjoy these types of games. And like I said, I'll upload some sort of beginner video, I guess, to explain what the base game's about. Thunderbolt, don't have spear. I kind of want to try that one. Skill radius. Let's go with that, because that'll scale with our ruthless. Nothing good. No bleed effect. I don't know how helpful a bleed effect is. And I just need damage. I'll take that. Damage. Blade. Yes. Again, it's only 1 extra damage, so it's not a huge boost. Ruthless Blade does a lot of damage already. 900. And it executes at 40? Is that true? God, this game hates giving me damage. I mean, that's 8% there, I think, right? I mean, I don't use Fiery Flame. I guess I can get 10% not move, but that's not fun. Okay. I mean, not that these regular waves are any hard. They're not difficult at all. Yeah, you can see that the Ruthless Blade is quite a bit bigger now. I don't think the other projectiles are any bigger. Not that they would need to be. No, it does have a 40% execution. That's pretty cool. I don't think I noticed that before. Is it a chance after 40? And what makes it double charge? First blade or a chance. Second blade or a chance. Oh, it's just on elite enemies. Well, this is like the tankiest I've built this guy. No wonder it's working out, sort of. The boss fights might take longer, but... so far, we don't have to worry about anything. There we go. Leeching... I should have grabbed that earlier if I was paying attention. Sure. Crit rate, but I take damage. So after 25 seconds in battle, let's do that. The boss fights take a while. There. So we'll do a little bit less damage right now. Oops. Oh. Yeah, each wave is a minute and a half. Those guys are scary. They could do some good damage early on, at least. Those little dolphin fish aren't too scary. You do have to be careful to not let those little ranged mobs stack up. Because if you just stand in one spot, they'll just keep spawning around the edge and swarm you with bullets. Again, I don't think it's going to be a problem in this playthrough. I think we built slightly correctly this time. I was having second guesses about a blade sword build with this, but it seems to be okay. Because my initial plan obviously was to go off of projectiles. Not a bad little haul. Of course, 2 things I don't need. Ooh, all at once. Don't need haste anymore. Dealing 50 times. So dealing damage 50 times. No. Every 3 blade. Can I see what my blade is right now? No. Let's just do this one. It'll increase our damage for the first 50 skill casts. Oh, come on, dude. Dodge is already maxed out. So we get 2 penetrations. I'd rather have the other one. I'd rather have 2 swords, I think. Especially on the boss level. Sure. Okay, so last wave. I don't do that. Good. Man, this guy's got a lot of agility. If you want to see some other wacky builds that I've completed, you can look at the other videos that I've uploaded. I didn't do a voiceover on the other ones yet, or on the ones that I've uploaded so far. So if you just want to check out the builds, check out the end gameplay, whatever you want. Just a fair warning, some of them are quite flashy in visuals, so epileptic warning, just to keep everybody safe. I wasn't kidding when I said you can't really see the map at all. Alright, and these little fruits will heal you for 15, I think. Not that we're gonna run into an issue. With 60 dodge and like 20 armor or whatever we have. $12.50. Don't need Skyhammer. For every... oh gosh. Oh, okay. Boy, that thing's gonna have a crit chance of like 100. I'm not gonna see it though, huh? Skill duration, crit chance. Not a bad little build we've worked up. I don't know if skill duration works for this guy. Probably. Oh, the gaming cat is meowing. Little meow cat. Let's see. I don't know what full charge is. There's some charge abilities. Let's. Sure. And final boss. Same thing. 2 final bosses and 2 little mini bosses. Try to focus. Are there 3? Yeah. It's 3 little guys. How unfair. I guess I'll just run in a circle. Kinda want to pick off the little guys first because they'll be slightly easier. You gotta be careful with the flying bosses. He will be dangerous. He puts down those little fire feathers, and then he'll charge at you, and then he'll run off to the side of the screen and shoot the feathers to the opposite side. And they could do quite a bit of damage. But with 60 dodge, I think we're okay. And a fair amount of life leech. So now he's going to charge at me and attack. I think he leeches life on this next attack too. So now he'll charge at me and do it. No? That was always 2. So there's his charge where he does a flurry of attacks. That's a little dangerous. Oh my gosh. I don't like any of this. Oh god. So we're getting there on this guy. The bird's definitely harder to take down because he's all over the place. So we got this guy down. Whoa. Is it better if I stay away to get that potential damage increase? I have no idea. I don't think so, because Ruthless Blade does so much damage. Or Ruthless Cleave. That's a lot of damage. And we did it. We've defeated Chaos. With the legendary Hunter. Ooh, we unlocked a new bow. So it'll show you the total damage output of all the abilities. That's quite a lot of damage there, sir. And that'll be that for this video. Let me know if you guys have any questions. And join me on my next adventure. I'll upload some more probably today. I'll probably upload a base game video. Try to explain the game. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day. And take it easy.